Hi friends, it's Carolyn Zook here with C Zook Stitch, and today is Saturday, May 10th, 2025. Welcome to my channel about cross stitch. I'm so glad that you are here spending part of your day or your evening with me. If things look a little different, it's because I'm recording this on Zoom because my neighbor decided to mow his lawn right as I was getting ready to film. And I've heard that Zoom is pretty good about drowning out background noises, so hopefully this works. Anyway, it has been a week. So finals are officially over. Graduation is today, so I'm actually filming a little bit earlier than I normally would because I need to get ready and head over for graduation today. I completely underestimated how busy this last week would be. I was like, I have two finals. If you're new here, I'm a professor. I'm not taking the finals, thankfully, but still it was really busy. And I think a lot of people were trying to get in their last meetings before they left campus, for the summer or for good for some. So it was a very busy week and I'm behind on grading. So probably Sunday will partly be spent grading. Grades aren't due till Tuesday. But I'd like to get them done as soon as I can. I don't think I'll get them done on Sunday. But anyway, so it's been a busy week, but graduation is today. And the last thing to wrap up is basically grading grades, and then I will be able to move into my summer work. So that's great. But I'm working from home now, so for the most part. I am on a search committee for a position on our campus, and I have to be in person 3 days next week for final interviews for that, which is fine. So anyway, that's where we're at. Okay, let's get into whips. Let's get into our whips. I feel like this will probably be shorter, just because spring goes over, so I'm not working on as many different things, and yeah, I just don't have as much to show, which is fine. But anyway, first up is gifts from my garden. Oh my gosh, is this going to be backwards? Because this looks backwards to me. Hold on. Let me pause. Okay, we're not backwards. It just looks backwards to me on the screen, but when I play it back, it's correct. So anyway, this is my 25/7 piece, Gifts from My Garden. This is by Hello by Liz Matthews. This is also my hashtag mental health care Sal piece for the month of May. This is a month-long stitch along, not necessarily on this piece, but any mental health piece, hosted by Candy from the 614 Stitcher. I have these flowers in, and I had this flower in, and then I spent last night taking it all out because I realized it was in the wrong place. So you'll just have to trust me when I tell you that it's really pretty when it's in there. But this is where we're at. So we have these flowers in. I don't know if you can see the holes. Maybe not. Maybe if I hold it like that, you can kind of see the outline of where that was. It was too high. It wasn't lining up. I didn't realize it until I was trying to put the stem in that it was too high, and then I took it all out. And then I have my Mental Health Matters needle-minder from my friend Debbie. So this is a beautiful piece, and I really love it. I'm stitching this on a 32 count Atomic Ranch fabric in the color Blush, which is not what they show. So you can tell it's a very light pink, and they show it kind of on, I don't know what the called for is, Dunes from Fiber on a Whim. But I wanted it on pink. So that's where we're at on this. It's fun to work on. I do enjoy it. Okay. So next up was Tis the Season, which is by Blackbird Designs in this booklet, Home for the Holidays. I am working on Tis the Season, which looks like this. I think a lot of people did it when this first came out. This is something I'm stitching for my mom. She knows about it. I don't know if they watch it anymore. They did. Sometimes they'll watch a little bit of it, but anyway. So this is what I'm working on, and I'm somewhere over in here working towards the end. This is on my Year of Whips to finish. I don't know what I'm stitching this on. I can find it if you need it. But let me show you the whole thing. I worked on this twice. This is for my March whip go, to finish up my March whip go. And we're now done. Look at all that fabric that I have left. I've gotten better about thinking about how big the piece is going to be on the fabric. So, and positioning it so that I can save some more of that fabric for later. But anyway, this is where we're at. So let me show you, if I can, kind of what I worked on. So like I said, I got 2 days to finish up Whitgo. So back here, so I don't know, I think I probably finished this third little half snowflake. I don't know. I think I did these leaves over here, I think is where I worked mainly. So it's coming along. I think it's on, I can't remember if it's been called only the one time or maybe twice. But this is going to go away. I mean, unless it's called again, like in June, I guess, for Whitco, which I don't know. Maybe it will. I think it's only been called one time. I don't think it'll take all 4 calls for it to get done, because each of my Whitgo pieces get 4-day rotations, so 3 hours each day, so 12 hours of rotation, basically. I don't know that it will take that long. And so we'll be able to switch it out with something else, which will be fun. This is on my Year of Whips. It's on my Whipgo board. It will come out, if it's not called in June, it'll come out in June if it's called for June. But regardless, it will come out in July for Jolly July. I'm going to give it 5 days. In July, my Jolly July, the way I do my Jolly July is I spend 5 days working on Christmas pieces. So like basically I pick 4 Christmas pieces and spend 5 days working on them and then I just repeat that from year to year until I get them done. So 'tis the season may be changed out, honestly. It just depends. Or maybe we'll get it done this July. So anyway, that's 'tis the season. March Whipgo is now officially done and caught up with, so that's great news. Next up, I worked on Spring Montage. This is my seasonal Sunday piece. This is artwork by Janet Stever, charted by Pain Free Crafts. I am, it's hard to see because it's backwards for me. I am like right about here. I would say right about here. I'm not to this big flower quite yet, but really close. And I don't know, this one I feel like is a lot harder for you to see progress on, because whereas like the winter one had leaves and we could say, okay, we've now completed 4 out of 7 leaves. Okay, now we've completed 5. This just kind of keeps going and going and going. So I did a lot of fill-in up here. So this is filled in. I did a lot more fill-in here. And we're just kind of moving and grooving. I got in a total of 334 stitches, and we are now at 7.36% done. And I mean, I guess technically we're pretty close to that border right there is technically the first box, but see how it kind of spills over into the other box? I do think this box is going to go a lot. I'm kind of treating it as technically, I guess it's 2 boxes, but it's kind of 1, right? I think this one will go a lot faster because it's a lot more of just the background pattern. It may not be as interesting to stitch, but I think it's going to go faster because that's a butterfly, if you can't tell. That's a butterfly. So that will like interrupt the flow a little bit. And then that's just like a corner design. But for the most part, right, like in here, like you have the cherry blossoms, right? So I think it's possible that I will at least get to this pseudo first box finish, because we still have the rest of May and most of June to work on this before the seasons change. So Spring Montage, I love working on it. It's just not quite as, like, I love the colors, and you're working on it. This is definitely one of those where you're working on it and you're like, I don't know, like, I can't even tell that anything has changed. And then you stand back and you're like, oh, wow, I got this pattern. Like, you see this pattern once you stand back from it. So that's where we're at. Let me know if you can see any difference from one week to another. Because like I would find it hard, but like let me know. I'm really curious if you do see a difference in it from one week to the next. Okay, next up, we have a finish. It's kind of a big deal. We finished Beautiful Things by Lindy Stitches. We did, you guys. I'm so excited about this. So it says, oh, my darling, it's true. Beautiful things have dents and scratches too. I don't know why I'm showing you this when I could just show you the finish. I am so excited about this. So let me show you the whole piece. Here we go. Oh, my darling, it's true. Beautiful things have dents and scratches too. I love it. I love it so much. And we still have a good chunk of fabric left. Okay, so let's talk about it. So I started this. Well, this is stitched on 32 count Outback Jack by Bestitch Me. I started it September 15th, 2020, during the pandemic. And I finished it May 8th, which was Thursday. Oh, yes, I took a day away from, or part of a day away from my Woodland Christmas to finish this up. So I finished the words and then this border, I mean, this border's slow going, folks. Like, don't underestimate how long that border will take you. It's beautiful. I love the effect, but it's like each one of these little, I don't know if they're like, they kind of remind me of flowers. It only has 16 stitches, but you're doing 16 stitches and then you have to stop and you do this little brown thing and then the X and then like it's pretty finicky, but it's so pretty. So yes, so it took me just under 5 years to finish. It should not have taken that long. It really shouldn't have. In all, it took me almost 70 hours from start to finish. So there we go. Beautiful Things is done. I love it. I love how it turned out. It's such a great piece. I'm going to get it framed. I think I'm going to take it to my office because I think it's a good sentiment that I would like students to know. So super happy about that. That is on, this was on my year of whips. So that's the third one done, I think. Snuggle is Real, Introductions, which I finished last week, and now Beautiful Things. So that's the third one for year of whips out of, well, we're supposed to have 10, but one I'm not finishing. So 3 out of 9, let's say. So that's great. And yeah, I mean, this year we definitely worked on it the most. See, I track the number, how minutes I work on it each year, like if it goes from one year to the next. I didn't work on it at all in 2021 or 2022. I started in 2020, did not work on it at all. 2021, 2022, 0. Worked on it a little bit in 2023, worked on it more in 2024, and mostly this year. So that is Beautiful Things. And that is also April WIPGO is now done. So we are all caught up on our WIPGOs. So all we have to do is the May ones, and then we will be all caught up. That one also stood for Beautiful Things, the A in Mahogany, which is the Magazine Monthly Challenge acrostic for this month, A for April WIPGO, because I was still finishing that up. So done. Now, Beautiful Things is on my WIPGO board one more time. So it's already been called 3 times this month or this year. It's still on there one more time, but because I'm done, I replaced it with A Cozy Respite, which I didn't pull to show you. But it's the one, it was my New Year, New Start this year with the lady sitting in the window and it's like snowing outside and her cat and all that. So, because, I just want to give it a little more love. So I think that was my 25/7 piece in January, but I just want to give it more love. So that will be that replacement. So I've replaced like 2 of them I finished, one I UFO'd. So I've replaced like 3 projects already. And 'tis the season, maybe the next one as well. Okay, so that's Beautiful Things, my finish. So excited. Then we pulled out Woodland Christmas. Now this one is also on my year of whips. I am on part 9. There are 12 parts. I'm going to finish all 12 this year, doing it on one piece of fabric. And I was in this chart of the month couple years ago now. Looking for a date. 2022, I want to say. Because I just thought they were really cute. You can do them individually or all on one piece of fabric. I'm doing them all on one piece of fabric. So number 9 here is this really cute fox. So Thursday, when I finished Beautiful Things, I still had like an hour or so of stitching time. So I did get started. I almost got the border done almost. And then last night, Friday night, I gave it the whole time that it deserved. And so it usually takes me about 4 days of stitching to complete one of these. So this will come back out later this month, and I'm hoping to get it done in those 2 days. We'll see. But got the little mushrooms, got the little cabin, the border, obviously, some little snowflakes, and this little tree. Got all that done. And then, I mean, obviously the fox is going to take a lot, but I love this piece. I think it's so cute. And you can see this is stitched on a piece of oh my gosh, there's so much cat hair. How he hardly ever even comes downstairs anymore. I know you haven't seen Jack in a very long time. He's fine. He's cuddly and baby as ever. He's 18 now, so he spends a lot of time upstairs, and he'll yell at me from upstairs to come up and snuggle him. That's where we're at. But anyway, 28 count Dove Gray. I think I bought a yard or 2 yards of this way back in the day, and I love it. It's such a great, it's just a really good gray because white shows up so nicely on it, but it's still light enough that it doesn't detract from the stitching. So you can see kind of that it's like 4 across. So 9, 10, 11, 12, and we'll be done. So hopefully we'll get this one done this month. So that's everything that I stitched on for this week. So it's good. It was good. Having that finish really was like top notch. Okay. I have just a little bit of haul. Not a whole lot. I did go out and check my mailbox before filming because I was waiting on a couple of things and they did come in, so I'm excited to show you. So first up is our Week's Dye Work Floss Frenzy. I'm by Fat Quarter Shop. I'm in a monthly club. This came like right after I filmed last week. So this is the April club, kind of darker colors. They go in alphabetical order, so it's not like they're purposely putting together certain colors. Okefenokee, Olive, Onyx, Oscar, Oyster, and Palomino. So those are our colors. Really pretty. And then today, I mean, quite the contrast. I'm also in the Classic Color Works Floss Fix from Fat Quarter Shop. And we got our May Club. And look at those bright spring colors. We have Onion Skin, Orangia, Aura's Iris, Organza Pink, Pansy Purple, and Pea Pod. Harder names for me to pronounce. But, so those are super pretty. So, looking forward to putting those in my, just in my stash. And look how they contrast. I mean, they're not, like I said, they're just going in alphabetical order. But look at that. It's so funny. Okay. And then the next thing that I got in the mail, this is really what I was waiting for. From Garan, I did a pre-order for, Bella Filipina's 10th anniversary design. It is stunning. I don't need another fancy lady design right now to stitch, but I don't know how long I'm going to be able to wait. It is everything that I love. This is what she looks like. So you can see it's 10th anniversary. It's called Lady Anthia, and she's in her garden. It's gorgeous. It says, the air smells of honey and freshly picked flowers. Anthea, named after a goddess of gardens, enjoys her morning strolls through their well-kept cottage garden-inspired orchard. It's so pretty. I love it. This one does cost a little more than their other ones because apparently there's something inside, and I don't know. Should we open it? Okay, so this is going to be a spoiler. So if you don't, like, if you're still waiting on yours and you don't, like, I guess there's like a gift inside or something. I don't know. If you don't want to know or you're still waiting for yours, fast forward because this will be a spoiler alert. I just broke the seal because I'm for sure going to be stitching this. And I've never opened. I have other ones of his, but I've never opened them before because, you know, you never know. Let's see. So mine got a little beat up in the mail, which is not Garmon's fault. They have it very well packaged. It's completely. So mine looks like it's just the chart. It's completely my mailman's chart fault. Oh, there's beads. Kryneck. It calls for Kryneck. Lots of colors. Lots of colors. Maybe some blends. No, no blends. Take that back. Okay. I don't see anything but the chart. So maybe there's not something inside. Gosh, it's so pretty though. The chart is in color. Oh, free sample conversions. Oh, okay. So they have, um, okay, they have okay, so if you look at this, which is beautiful, they have a rose dress color, if you would prefer that. They have a mocha skin color conversion. And then they have a blonde conversion. So you can convert the dress if you want. You can convert the skin color if you want. Or you can convert the hair color. I may convert the hair color. So anyway, so I don't know. I had heard there was something else in there. Maybe that's what it is. Free sample conversions. I don't know. Either way, I am happy to support the 10th anniversary, and I think this is beautiful. So there you go. That's what we have. Okay, so that's it for haul for this week. Let's do some giveaways, shall we? Again, I am super behind on sending things out. I know I told you I was going to send them out Monday, Tuesday. Again, I completely underestimated how busy this week is going to be. But tomorrow after graduation, I should have time to sit down and really just do a bunch of mailing. So, okay. So, first up, we gave away Halloween Squirrel by the Blue Flower. If you are a winner, please email me at czookstitch@gmail.com. It's also down in the description box down below. The winner of this is Michelle Paquette Savory, Savary, Michelle Paquette Savory. Sorry, Michelle. I'm terrible at pronouncing names. Hopefully you can tell if that's you or not. Next up, we gave away Stars Bright by Lindy Stitches, and the winner of this is Oodles of Stitches. So please email me. Next up, we gave away the Shannon Christine USA mug that I got off the freebie table at the beach retreat. And the winner of this is Rose Castro. So Rose, I need your email or your mailing address. Next up is Luminous Fiber Arts. This is called a Bluebird Salute. Super cute piece. And the winner of this is Rebecca Dilworth. And then this big, heavy one, this is Donna Gelsinger. Hay Chart Succulent Wreath, it's called. And the winner of this is Lawana J. And Lawana said she actually did a quilt of the same pattern years ago. And you actually won the cross stitch chart. So that's really funny. So you can have both now. Okay, so just a couple giveaways for this week because that will help me get caught up and all that stuff. Also, we are like, I don't know, 30 people away from hitting 7,000. So, if you watch and you're not subscribed, subscribe because we'll have a big giveaway when we hit 7,000. That's all I'm saying. Okay, so this first one, I also picked up both of these that I'm giving away today. I picked up from the freebie table. This is From the Heart Needle Art by Wendy. It's called Springtime. I love this so much. I picked it up for me. And then I got home and realized I already own it. That's why I love it so much. So yeah, I'll give it to you. I love the colors. I just think it's so pretty. When I stitch it, I'm probably going to leave out the word spring and just move everything down accordingly. But if you would like to be entered to win, I'll ship this anywhere in the world. Don't say giveaway or anything like that. Say spring if you would like to be entered to win this one. Spring. Then I thought this was so unique. I have never seen this one before. Oh, this is 79 stitches wide by 115 high. It's not terribly big. Okay, this next one I thought was really unique. U.S. Postal Service Swans and Doves. Isn't that cool? So you get 3 charts. Do you remember when stamps in the U.S. were 32 cents? That one is 32 cents. This one is 55, and this is 52. So this is the doves one. It's kind of hard to see. And then those are the 2 swans. You get all of 3 of those charts. They're about 90 by 67. 96 by 70, 77 by 59. So they're not very big, but I just thought these were so cool, especially for stamp collectors or something like that. So if you would like to win this is from 1997 by Brittany Inspirations. Say stamps, plural, stamps, because there's 3 of them here. You would like to be entered to win that, and we'll do those next week. All right, so that leads us to plans. So I'm going to continue working 25/7 on gifts from my garden. I am going to start tonight, Biddy Bowl June. I don't know which one I'm going to start with, but we have a pillow and we have a bag. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what I feel like, what I pull out, basically, what I pull out of the bag. But I'm going to start on that tonight and hopefully get that done this month. So that will get just 1 day this week. Spring Montage is going to get 2 days this week to make up for one of the days it did not get last month. So we'll get those Sunday, Monday. We'll work on that. Hummingbird Garden is going to get 2 days. Let me show that to you. You haven't seen it. So I have decided this goes for 12 parts. I've decided to stop at 9. This is number 8. So it's going to get 2 days. So I'm pretty confident I can finish number 8 and at least start on number 9. So this is going to be a finish pretty soon too, to be honest with you. So we're going to work on that. And it's in, well, you can buy the whole chart now from Annie's craft store. But this is what it will look like, except I'm just going to cut it off there, like square. So that's where we're at. That's what it will look like. So that will get 2 days. And then for WIPGO for this month, for May WIPGO, we're going to give 2 days. Now the WIPGOs get 4 days. So we'll get started on Elegant Pumpkins. This is from Just Cross Stitch, September, October 2011. I don't know where my magazine is for this, but so we have a really bad black and white photo. But anyway, I am stitching this on a 32 count willow green linen, and this is where I'm at. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up into the back. I think I've decided. I think I'm going to go up, and in the background there's a pumpkin in the back. So I think that's where I'm going to go, but it's so pretty. So this will get 2 days this week, and then we'll put it away, and then we'll get 2 more days later at the end of the month. This also counts for the Y in mahogany for yellow, because that pumpkin is yellow. All right, my friends, I need to go get this edited and get myself ready and head out to graduation. So I hope you're doing well, and I will see you all next week. Bye.